here, and I am back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Watching Mark Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to wash my mouth.
Ooh, Lord.
Nope, not gonna happen in this video, just like it didn't happen in Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all see her, Mrs. Best is joining us this time. Apologize for her absence, y'all, but this is my girl. I'm gonna protect her at all costs. So if she can come, great. If she can't, we understand.
I apologize to all of his viewers, though I'm usually on time. I was in Bay Area traffic. Google it.
It's a mess, which is why I understand. That's why we ain't gonna give her a hard time about it. We just gonna let it be. We'll get back to I know that was a huge echo, sorry. We'll get back to Real Housewives of Potomac because I did have some questions that I wanted to ask her, but we'll do it on like an updates video or something when they release these looks, because everyone keep talking that this is the best look and I can't wait to see it.
Who? You said what?
They said it's Giselle's best look that she's had at a reunion.
I mean, well, Giselle's best is like what I'm wearing now, a Walmart shirt and some drawers. So I listen.
Well, y'all, she said it here first. So let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all, because this was some crazy. They didn't need this part at all. But, we're going to get through it. So they opened the episode with, and I wanted to put context on a couple of things that I didn't mention last recap, y'all. So I was a little rusty last week, but I'm back on track this week. Two things I want to put reference on. One, I thought it was fucked up of Simone to bring up the fact that that baby drowned in Quad's pool out in the public. That is fucked up. And if I was Quad, I would have cussed you out right in front of everybody. Because how dare you bring that up like that? Just to make a point.
That's going around the internet. Quad had reposted, I don't know what the fuck it's called, Twitch or Twitter or X. I don't use Twitter, y'all, so I don't know. But I know I was seeing on Instagram, Quad has spoke out. To me, I'm looking at them both with the side eye. Because I would never, my husband's recording music, y'all, so if you hear singing in the background, I apologize. I would never, ever, even to my worst enemy, use the death of any person to make my point, unless I'm making a point about, a funeral or something, handling the death myself. But even then, it's like just distasteful. So Simone was fucked up for that, and it just shows Simone's messy. But for Quad, and y'all know I'm a big Quad fan. I know a lot of people aren't. If you were really upset, you would have said something to her, because that's your niece. We know Quad's close to her family. If somebody tries to use my, I would have stopped her immediately. You can use another example. Hi, Shayna. You could, happy birthday to, your daughter had a birthday, I think. I subscribe to you. I'm not a creeper, I swear. She had posted about that. So happy birthday to the baby.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Y'all can make sure y'all follow my girl, Shayna_MCD. That is my girl. I love her to death. I swear I watch her videos and I be hollering. She be keeping me laughing. Because we right here with each other. I can't wait to bring her up on this screen one of these days.
Listen,
absolutely. But happy birthday to your daughter. We appreciate you joining us tonight. But yeah, I agree with that whole sentiment, but I just thought it was fucked up. And the other thing that was fucked up, I want to bring up, because I didn't mention the context, or I think I did, but I didn't elaborate, is how they were blaming Quad for what Jackie said. I don't know if, the victory today. All right, she out them terrible twos. I know that girls can give it to you in twos. I'll tell you. I think all kids really can. It's but yes.
3-year-olds give baby fever, though. For me, like the tiny kids, if their age is 2 to 4, my uterus be like, fill me up. Oh, hell no. But so cute. She said, let me know. I'm down for it.
Yes, I'm gonna go on your page and find your email, and I'm gonna email you a time, because I think we could do the last part of Married to Medicine if you're down for it. The three of us, we could definitely
would be like panels.
Yes, I would love to bring you on here to discuss the last part of the reunion and where this is going. So I'll email you this week. I'm gonna remind myself, because I'm forgetful as hell. I'll email you this week. Yes, I am forgetful as hell. But, so those are two things I want to address. felt like, first of all, Jackie, you're no victim. I'm gonna say this like this: you were not a victim. Said what you said. America felt how they felt. It doesn't matter who the fuck brought that clip. It's on Heavenly's YouTube channel that she had to take down.
Oh no, it's still up there.
Well, I know it's up, but she can't put more content up there. Is what I'm saying. But she can't post on there anymore. She has to do Patreon.
Patreon, yeah, I saw that. I think that's whack.
I'm not paying for that. So
I'm not paying to hear her talk about
it. Yeah, I wouldn't care if it was 25 cents. I'm not paying for that. That's fine. I can just make my own assessments. But unless there's some things that I need to get clarity on, then maybe I might pay whatever it is. How much is, if anyone's paid for Heavenly's behind the wall paywall shit? Let me know how much that costs. If I need clarification, I might do. Who knows? But moving forward from there, we then have this scene where everybody goes to break, and this is Quad covers Jackie. Jackie, you really thought I would do that to you, Jackie? You know I wouldn't do it to you, Jackie. You know I wouldn't do it to you, Jackie. You really thought I would do that, Jackie. Quad was the bad business. And when I tell you, Quad, that I didn't know what was going on, I would rather lose a friend than lose myself, Quad, because I'm not involved in your everyday life. You're not telling me your business on like you used to, Quad. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you can't hear me?
it was a little quiet, but I what I did get is the deepness of Quad's voice.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all could do that. I was reenacting. Y'all probably just saw my face going crazy. I'm gonna have to see what it sounds like. Can you hear me better now? God damn it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I just did all that acting for nothing, y'all. I gotta go back to acting classes. I really do. But
come to California. We miss you.
Oh, but I can't go back to the Bay Area though. You're gonna have to beat me.
You don't gotta come to the Bay. I'm trying to get the hell out the Bay. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, hell, maybe we'll meet in the middle. Go to Santa Clarita.
I thought Quaz was getting a whispering. Sound like
oh God,
you in church. You shut the hell up in this place of God. Like, wait.
No, it's so. First of all, I felt like Quad was being way too dramatic, and Jackie was full of shit. Period, point blank. I don't care what anyone says. I feel like Jackie did think that Quad has something to do with that. I really do believe that. And if I was Quad, I would have said, well, then fuck you then, because you shouldn't have said the shit in the first place. Point blank in the period. So, yes, that's how I feel. So, she then goes over to Simone's room. And once again, I wouldn't have shit to say to Simone. But that's me. But this Quad, Simone, you know, you and I were great. We were hanging out. We were doing all kind of things. And then when I saw everything play back on the TV, I got upset again. Because all the work we put in there was for nothing because of me. It was because of me, Simone. And I'm looking at Carl like, girl, first of all, this lady had it out for you in loyalty to Toya. Let's not forget that. So for her to sit up there and talk about I happened and all this and I want to start over and all this, I felt like Simone needed to do that. Simone needed to say, you know what, in spite of Toya, I chose to keep you at a distance. Because I was afraid of losing that relationship based on where you two were.
No, I think it goes deeper than that because Simone and Quad were extremely close. I mean, they were supporting each other, looking for dads in Memphis seasons ago and helped each other through some extremely vital times in their life. I feel like Simone and Quad, them two specifically, have done stuff to each other. But I think that it definitely, basically, I don't think what's her face should be kissing Simone's ass. Simone, prior to being friends with Toya, she's had plenty of time to reach out to Quad. I personally think the only reason Simone doesn't like fully check Toya's ass, I think Simone's scared to get hit. She seems like she can't fight, but I don't trust their friendship. I do, because why would Simone and Toya be friends with each other when just a couple seasons ago in the backyard, Simone That's the only person who's had Simone ready to like really throw hands is Toya. But now y'all are so
Honestly,
close.
I think it's the alliance thing. I think Simone reminds me of one of those girls who never really had friends, and like you know when she sees like her best friend that's in alliance with the more popular girls, she tries to get an alliance so she's not the odd man out kind of situation. That's what Simone gives me. She reminds me of somebody who went to high school, but I'm not gonna say her name on here. But I think you know what I'm talking about. She graduated with your year, and no, she didn't. She graduated the year above you. No, she didn't. She graduated the year above you. But I remember that everybody said that she used to go and meet some dude on the party line and then get his real number and get that be her boy. It
I
was
know
shit
who
like
you're
that.
talking about. No.
So it reminds me a lot of that situation where and I never really cared either way because I liked the girl, like the one we're talking about now. I liked her, so I never really cared. But to see the amount of people that used to say that about that girl, I was like, oh my God, y'all are wrong for this.
I
So,
mean, listen, where there's smoke, there's fire, baby. So
damn. But so they can come out, and the ladies are now we on Sweet Tea and how she came into the group and everything, and they started doing all the playbacks and what she said, and even rewatching that shit, I'm just like, so we supposed to believe that you never watched this show and that you didn't look at this man and stick your fangs in him like a vampire? We
not
just gonna
your
act like
fangs.
that didn't happen. Okay, sweetie. Okay, okay, okay. So they then pan over to Heavenly, and they say, Heavenly, it seems like you gave her a really hard time in this group. And Heavenly was like, it's not that I gave her a hard time. She goes, I wouldn't want my own child going through the things that she went through. Like for the man to say that there was robbers in the house because she didn't set the alarm, she felt like that was extreme. And Sweet Tea, well, what the thing where Heavenly is, when she was at my bridal shower and telling my in front of my maid of honor saying that my marriage won't last and everything, and then talking about how I lied to Gregory about having endometriosis and cysts on my uterus and everything. It just seemed like Heavenly was always gunning for me. And Heavenly
Sweetie
looked at
is
her.
full of shit just because, sorry to interrupt. It doesn't, it just does not make sense. If, here's my thing. If Heavenly knows that your maid is honor and a bunch of other hoes that you know from wherever you're from is sitting right there, why would she say something that is going to get repeated back that's negative about the wedding? I just don't
Right.
think I really think Heavenly in the beginning was coming from a place of this girl is young, she coming on TV, and she married to the manipulative psychiatrist. Okay. So I feel like that's more so what it was, but Sweet Tea chose to take it for what it was because without this beef with Heavenly, what the fuck did Sweet Tea give us this season other
Nothing.
than unseasoned uterus? Nothing.
Nothing. And to me, and I agree with that because I felt like Heavenly was coming from a place of like, well, look, we've all heard this story once before because he used to be married to another one of our girlfriends. So if he's doing this with her, then we're gonna have to have same repeat of the same shit. We had to hug her and comfort her through. We're trying to prevent that if we can, because this girl is much younger and is going through all of these same things. We're trying not to have a repeat. And I think that's honestly where she was coming from at first. Now, since, hold on, let me see what she I think Heavenly got Sweetie on this show to really her. She left.
Heavenly is producing.
Maybe that's
Well, she got a job still.
yeah,
They have
maybe yeah, I could kind of see that. I can kind of see that to some extent. I can. But the problem that I do have with Heavenly is that I feel like, okay, well, at some point, let the food just fall on her own sword and just be done with it. Like, why do you care beyond that point? But you had to keep the shit going and the mess flowing. So I guess, hell, that's what it was at the end of the day. But Heavenly cracked me up because they say, why would you say that I lied to Greg about? She goes, I didn't say that. Someone asked me what would I do, and I will do research, which a lot of you women would do. Research, Google, go to many doctor's appointments, get second opinions and stuff. It's when Sweetie kept asking her the same question, but Heaven said, Bitch, I told you somebody asked me that shit, and I said what I would do. You better quit asking me that because you about to get what you asking for.
Actual footage of Mrs. Best. It's like, this is why I like Emily, because that's exactly how I would have responded. Bitch, is you slow? I just said, are your gums blocking your judgment? What the hell, Letitia?
When Emily said, I was hollering because I was like, thank you. Because why she keep asking her that? Like, the answer is going to be the same. She repeated it. She said the same thing over and over again. Her answer wasn't going to change. But I tell you, I laughed so hard when Heavenly did that. I was like, I know at this point Jackie is pinching her on the arm saying, Heavenly, don't do that, don't do that, But, and then it comes out, that she alleged that Damon is cheating, and we going through the song and dance. Do y'all think Damon really has cheated on Dr. Heaven? So let's ask that question. Everybody answer this, please. Do y'all think that Dr. Damon cheated on Dr. Heaven? I don't think he doesn't give me cheater. He just doesn't. I don't know why. He doesn't give me that he's cheating. What about you?
I don't know why I just don't feel like it. Normally I'd be like,
Uh-oh.
maybe.
See, Shanna, I had to send you a link right now so you can explain yourself. Please put that in the chat. Go ahead, Mrs. Best. Sorry.
Bring your ass on, because I was torn. I kind of feel like he did, but then the way I can only judge based on what I've seen Damon do and say on the show. Based on how he's behaved on the prior 9 seasons of this show, I would say I don't think he's cheated in recent times. However, the way he got defensive, Damon is very quiet on this show for 10 fucking seasons. And when we see the men in the room, he's like, what, so if you think I'm cheating, say something. That's nigga code for what the fuck happened to bros before hoes, and shut your mouth. So I think that he probably did something, like she's saying, it probably happened years ago. I don't think he may not have penetrated a bitch, but I do feel like he probably had an inappropriate relationship or dinner.
Okay.
Something. What they call that? Emotional cheating.
Emotionally cheating, yeah.
Act right, man. Get you shot the hell up.
Emotional. So pretty much he did a Cecil with Tammy, is what you're saying.
Well, no, because Cecil had a mistress that he just put on as a friend. I'm so sorry. I really believe that Tammy was Cecil's like girlfriend that knew. I do.
What does Tammy look like? Did we ever see Tammy on the show? I don't remember.
She's all over Facebook in the Marriage Medicine group. She real big.
Is she? Okay, send me. Tag me on there. I need to see it. I need to. Yeah, tag. I need to see what Tammy looked like, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to see what she looked like because I don't know. I don't put it past anyone. Mariah says she got receipts. I don't believe Mariah had those receipts. I don't believe she had them because Mariah, is vindictive as she is, she would have put that shit out.
I feel like Mariah gets a bad rep. I don't care for Mariah, but I don't think that she would put out a receipt on someone else's husband. I don't know why, and I can't fucking stand Mariah. I don't feel like she would, but then again, from what I know from Mariah on the show, the bitch might.
As much as what Heavenly did, no, I feel like that would be right up her alley. As much shit as Heavenly said about her mom, Heavenly went gutter on Mariah's mom. Like that shit.
Honestly, though, Mariah's mom,
that's some ass whooping.
Miss Lucy deserved it.
But here's the thing,
business.
I'm indifferent to Mariah. I don't dislike her, but I don't like her either. She was one of those people that I was like, I could take her or go leave her. She wasn't really nothing special to me, but like, I feel that about a lot of women. I feel that way about Contessa now. Y'all, for people who don't know, Contessa was my favorite. She was my absolute favorite. What I tell you, her and Heavenly was my favorite friendship in the whole thing until she pissed me off last season. I don't see it for Contessa anymore. But I wouldn't mind if she came back, though. I wouldn't mind. But no. Let me see. I love me some Mariah Huck. Heavenly got a little too quiet when Mariah said she had receipts. She did. I remember that. She goes, what is she talking about, y'all? What's she talking about? What? I remember that. And see, I would have did. I'd have said, what did pull about? Let me see. I'd have been like, well, pull about. Let me see. Because I know my man ain't do shit. So let me see him. Let me see. I know he ain't do shit, but let me see him. I want to see what you got. I would have said, pull out the receipt, the invoice, pull out the emails. I don't give a fuck what it is. And she challenged her at that reunion, and that's when Mariah should have brought it out. But like I said, Mariah, to me, it's a hit or miss. I don't dislike her, but I don't really care for her. I kind of felt like she should have been. She kind of reminds me of Shawnee O'Neal. She reminds me of Shawnee when Shawnee's on Basketball Wives. That's what Mariah was to me here on Married to Medicine. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
we don't really need you here, so why are you here? But whatever will take
I
you
just
because.
want producers to be producers. If you're gonna produce a
Mm-hmm.
show, then produce the show. I don't need you to be on the show. I'm not saying Mariah's not interesting. I do like the way she reads. I can't stand her mama, but I do think she has
Oh
received
yeah.
some the cast because she put the show together. So she is the one that had relationships like outside of the show, probably for much longer and substantial than these
Oh
women.
yeah. When she told Heavenly Pressure, watch this motherfucker, that shit still kills me to this day. Absolutely. But moving on from there, y'all. So the men segment come up, which Rob, I want y'all to find a new host for this show because
Mm-hmm.
Andy, this was the perfect opportunity for you to ask Curtis what he got going on in the DR and what is the business that he allegedly has. What is going on and why is he there all the damn time? Why can't you ever do your fucking job?
Mm.
Because there's no way Curtis would have been sitting 2 feet from me and I didn't ask him that question.
Because
And
Andy is biased. It's not even, people like to say it's a race thing with Married to Medicine. I don't think it's a race thing. I don't think Andy Cohen is racist by himself. I do think NBC Universal is, allegedly. But I don't know. I don't trust any of it, I guess I'll say.
I
Just
don't
don't.
either. But did y'all see? I don't know if anyone else saw this, but I caught this. How when Jackie was passing Curtis up in the hall, she looked in the room and just waved at him, and he waved back at her, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the fuck going on here. Wait a minute. He don't get no kiss. He don't get no, hey baby, how you doing? No, how was your flight? Or you just gonna wave at him?
It's been alleged for months. People are saying that they only come together in confessionals and stuff like that. I mean, this is the first season we didn't get Jackie and Curtis like just at home existing, complaining. And it's very odd that he would go from complaining for 9 seasons, including using her not being around as an excuse to cheat, and then suddenly just go radio silent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't trust shit Dr. Jackie say. I
I don't
just
either.
don't. I was just watching the season before this and looking at Jackie hiring people who are black to work. And I don't trust Jackie or whatever the fuck her name is.
No, not especially after and mind you, y'all, that was 4 years ago. We get it, but still, she shouldn't have said the shit. She shouldn't have said it. That's just how. That's just on prayer. She shouldn't have said what she said. Especially if you're going to be an advocate with Vice President Kamala Harris. You
Oh,
didn't need.
I found Tammy pictures for you.
Okay, please send them to me because I need to see what Tammy looked like before this live ends. So,
Yes, you
so
do, child.
yes,
Yes.
I need to see what Tammy looked like because I'm telling you, I need to see this for myself. But moving on from there, y'all. So the men's segment comes out. The first question Andy asked, which was the stupidest question because I don't really give a fuck about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. He asked Dr. G, did Phaedra really ask you for $4,000 a month? And he said, yeah, she was saying it as, hey, I can, you know, give you give me this 4,000 and I'll stick with you. Some bullshit he was saying. It didn't make no fucking sense. Y'all, me and Mrs. Best had an agree to disagree on this one. She said that she doesn't believe Phaedra asked, and I said she did. Now I'm going to explain this again. I feel like Phaedra didn't outright just ask him for 4,000. I think Phaedra put it as a leisure. Look, I don't want a man that you know can do what I can do, which I could pay for these things. I need you to go above and beyond. So I think she said the $4,000 a month as saying, look, that's my leisure. That's what I spend on myself every month. So you need to be able to match that if you're gonna be with me. That's really how I think she said it. And this is allegedly. Phaedra could be cleared from this. I don't know. But I just feel like I don't put it past her. I just don't. For some reason, that just looks like some shit. See, and the thing about it is because a lot of people brought up, well, what about Apollo? Let me explain something about Apollo. Apollo is when you get, because when women get surgery, because I'm a man, I date men too. When we get a certain age and we stumble upon somebody that damn fine, we gonna just shut it up, eat the bullet. That's I will pay the rent this month, baby. Don't worry about just sitting in the bed, look cute. I got the utility bills, baby. Just sit there and just be cute. That's okay. Go to the gym. I'll go with you. That's some. Oh, you ain't got the bill. That's okay, baby. I got it this month. Don't worry. I got the bill. We can eat steak and lobster. We can do. I really feel like that's what Phaedra. That's what Apollo was for Phaedra. I do. I feel like she got to a point where she was getting older, and she was like, "Fuck it, let's just go ahead and do this, and call it a day." I do. I and thank you. Yes, I do. I really feel like she did. But I don't feel like it was like outright just asking. I feel like it was a leisure thing.
She
I do.
probably said to him, like, listen, well, in order to be with me, you're going to be able to have to make this much a month and have this month to spend on me. Probably like dates and stuff. I know Phaedra's a liar, and it's so easy to pin her as a liar, but Dr. G, you got so much more experience than me, boo, but we got the same education. And I'm going to tell you this, when you take that body language class to figure out who's lying and things of that nature, Dr. G was lying. So, and I'm going to base that on statistical science, psychological fact. He was lying. He was lying. So I definitely think there's some sort of truth. Now, for those who are joining James's channel, his co-host is here, and I just want y'all to look at my boo face. Look at my beautiful Black friend's face. I had kindly sent him a photo of what Tammy looks like, and I have the strong intuition that he is seeing that photo right now because it's the exact same face I made, except I had to go roll a blunt and look again. So, how you doing, James Jackson, right now, author? I'm going straight to hell, y'all, but it's cool. I got ice. But
I mean, well, okay.
Do you see why I said Tammy looked like Heaven used to before she lost the weight, but with less hair?
So I'm gonna say this.
It's on your Facebook too if you need a clear photo.
No, I got it. That's what I'm looking at because that didn't make no sense.
She's in every picture with Simone.
No, he didn't know he did cheat. No. It definitely that ain't no cheat. I know we say our women's nether regions don't have face or anything like that, but I don't believe in no way, shape, or form that Cecil was cheating with this woman. I do not believe.
No shade. I know this is going to sound so bad, but even with makeup, Simone is a strong 5. So I feel like he might have. People will look at the weight and be like, what the hell? But if we think of them outside,
I'm not even judging that. She looked she give me
I feel like he would date someone like her. I really do.
No,
I really do. I
don't. No. I feel like okay. Okay, let's be fair. Let's be fair because I think we're getting off on the wrong page here. Maybe there was some comfort in Tammy. Maybe there was some comfort because she looked like she could make a meat. She like she could fry the hell out of some fish and make a good grease.
James, watch your mouth. You don't tell me not to do it and then find a polite way. It do look like though.
She could fry the hell out of some fish and make a good green salad. Okay, she do look like that type though. I'm sorry, she do.
That group, they found stuff about her. They say she still plays golf with the cast, the boys.
She look like she can fry the hell out of some fish and some.
I'm done with these names.
Like she can make the hell out of some meatloaf. So maybe it was comfort because Simone can't cook. So maybe it was kind of one of those things where he on Sundays after golf he would go over to Tammy's and get some good fried chicken, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and some cornbread, and and then take it over to Simone. How Simone get mad because how Simone is when it comes to women. Simone can't cook. Simone don't like when women can outdo something she can do. That's just but she can't do it. So that's what it is. I think that's honestly what it is. And Tammy looked like this type. Well, look, she don't cook for you. Like, what you doing? Some shit like that. She looked like she would do that. She do. She looked like she would do that. So now that I have seen Tammy, that's not what I was expecting.
That's not what any of us were expecting.
That's not what I was expecting. But I don't feel like that's cheat worthy. I just don't. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. I done seen men date friends who is attractive. I mean, I'll be looking like damn, bitch, you fine. I date you if I liked you. Listen, it don't matter. And that's the thing. I know the baddest females who are actually at home doing good, giving them comfort and all of that. And you see the nigga go cheat with the Mucinex monster, as Bondi Blue calls, in female form.
No, 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 no. I've seen that too. I've seen that too.
I feel like he probably did because she wasn't around. And no shade to Cecil. Who else gonna want him? So I just really feel.
I mean, I know some women that wouldn't push Cecil out of bed. I know some women who won't. But like he wouldn't. He wouldn't get my black ass. I think the only one that would have a chance with me.
Damon. I'd give Damon some ass.
No, I wouldn't. No, hell no.
I would, because I feel like he would like marry me afterward and then like pay for my life, and I'm fine with that.
Feel like
to work.
I feel like pink moisturizer would just land on my forehead after the Damon.
I'm done with you. I'm done with
you. I can't do Damon.
I can do Damon with the shirt. He has to keep his clothes on.
I think the only one I would give a chance to, if I had my choice now, I'm talking about all of them. All of them.
A little bit the soft life.
That's a good point. I can't see me and Eugene together, but I could.
I feel like Eugene, I would walk all over that man.
I feel like I would want a happy medium. I feel like I would go with Dr. Scott.
He is not.
Look, I feel like I would go with Dr. Scott. I feel like he's mean enough that I would like it at some points, but I feel like he'll give in at some point. Yeah, he would give in at some point. And like, cause I feel like we could. Oh, sorry, y'all got sirens going on. My house faces a street, so or the back of it does. Sorry, but I feel like with Contessa, I feel like he does do what Contessa says, but it's after like he backed against the wall. He's like, okay, fine, fuck it, go. I feel like that's what I like. I like that kind of. I need to stop. I need to go to therapy for that shit. But yeah, I do feel like that. But
I can understand Eugene, but Scott, damn.
Okay, I'll put it this way. I was going for the aesthetic.
Clearly.
I was going with the aesthetic. Sorry.
I was just watching season 9 at my brother's.
But Contessa, let me explain. So Contessa is not miserable because of that. And this is allegedly, I'm going to say this allegedly. I don't think Contessa likes men. I don't feel like she does. And that's my personal opinion. I feel like Contessa is not straight. I just don't. And that's allegedly. I don't want Contessa because, Contessa's so happy these days. But I'm going to say allegedly on my channel. I don't believe Contessa Metcalf is straight. After meeting that other doctor on the LA season, her best friend, that solidified in my mind. I don't believe she's straight. I just don't. So that's why she's miserable. It ain't got nothing to do with Scott. I don't a bit more believe that in anything. I feel like if it has to do with Scott, it's because they say the same thing about Simone. That's why she doesn't sleep with Cecil. Honestly and truthfully, I don't see it with Simone. I see it with Jackie, definitely. I see it with Dr. Jackie for sure. Simone, I feel like Simone is just tired of him but doesn't want to divorce him. That's what she gives me. I feel like she really does not want to. I feel like she's fine by herself. I think she's one of those. She only got married.
She bought that North house or whatever so that she could be in it alone. I don't think Simone minds. But I don't think she sleeps with Cecil either. Yeah. I've been thought that. You could tell by their body language. I think she hates Curtis. Girl. If my
man, both. I think it's both.
Me because I'm going to work to pay for his motherfucking lifestyle, I'd hate him too.
Let me explain something to you, Dr. Jack. Curtis ain't that cute for you to be paying for his lifestyle. I'm just gonna put that out there.
And neither is Jackie. I think that she's passive aggressive.
With certain hairstyles, Jackie's passable. When she has that silk press, when it go all the way down her back, it is parted right here, and that style is cute on her. I want her to wear that style every day. I don't want her to wear shit else, but that one style where she got her hair parted right here and it's long and that's what I need her.
Thank you. I've been saying that.
Oh, we all know that. We all know that. That's why Simone. Ever since
that IT job seasons ago, they're laying people off. So get to applying, Negro, before you're laid off. And then he let himself get laid off. He ain't been to work since. He tried to show us he was a realtor. Ain't never sold a house on camera. So
I wonder what he does because I mean,
he probably
yeah.
uses the Married to Medicine check for his because they're married.
No, we didn't got off the show. We over here talking about Tammy and all. Thank you for showing me what Tammy looked like. I got to get back on the show, y'all. I got to get up out of here. No, I did not know. Thank you for sharing that. Now that I know, yeah. But anyways, y'all, so they asked Dr. Kima about some of the comments that he had been making, about how, women are trained and everything. And he said that was taken out of context. And everyone was like, no. You made several references towards it. You made several references about how, women need to be submissive to their husbands and not be so opinionated and all this. And he did do that. So the fact that this ain't nothing but Dr. Goofy's ass sitting up here telling him, look, you gotta say this was a joke because I'm telling you this is not gonna fly. They're not gonna bring us back next season. You better say this was a joke and everything. And I'm glad them husbands held his ass accountable. And then they was talking about, and then Andy didn't ask, do you really not eat? He goes, well, I grew up in Jamaica. They don't do that out there and this stuff. And I was like, man, just shut up. Just say you don't like it.
Don't throw a culture under the
bus. Yeah, just say you don't like it.
Because I know some Jamaican men that do eat the box.
Me too. That's why I was like, just say, living in Florida, I've met plenty of them. That's all they talk about. So that's why I was like, no, it is. But in terms of that, like, I felt like I know plenty of men who don't like it either. Like, I know men who just said it's not for me, and a lot of times because they don't know what they're doing. But that's neither here nor there. But I just feel like just say you don't like it. That I would have accepted that answer more than him just saying, "Oh, it's being from Africa, then moving to Jamaica, and it being not a culture thing." My father didn't do that. That shit was weird. Said when he said that shit.
As a woman that is over 68% African, I will say this: they eat coochie. They eat it. They do whatever else you got to do with it. I can't say it all. This is YouTube, but people do it. I don't think you should bring. I don't like when people do that. If you don't like to do something, as James said, just fucking say it. Don't blame it on culture or these other nefarious things. Like, just admit it. You don't have to. I have friends who don't like giving head. They still find men. So, I don't know. It's just weird.
Right. So then moving on from there, they then bring the men out to the women out and everything. And then all of a sudden we got a do. We see somebody walking out in blue because everybody's asking, who that chair for? Quad, that chair for you? Quad, you got especially towards Quad, you got a man coming. And then everyone's looking at Phaedra like, Phaedra, this must be for Phaedra. Who Phaedra finna bring out? And then all of a sudden you saw Apollo dressed in a nice suit with the beard and everything. And everybody is like, oh shit, shocked. And you can see Phaedra's ass now, checkmate.
Why is that a checkmate? That's what I didn't get. She seemed very proud.
Yeah, it was like
showed up, and I feel like she only did it because Phaedra is Southern, and she has spoken multiple times before the show. Like, I'm here because I like that there's Black love. They value marriage. It's different. It's a good look. But why do you need your ex-husband there? I really feel like she has him there just because Toya tried to make some shady comments at the child's birthday, which was not okay. But this is what I need Phaedra to do because I did like her on TV, and she did this on RHOA as well, and it was annoying. If a bitch do something to you or comment on some shit like your kid's father or something that's important to you, you have every fucking right to check her without us looking at you like you crazy or putting your business at risk. That's just how I feel. Phaedra goes and does like quiet stuff in the background. Like, I'm gonna just have him show up at the reunion. It don't mean nothing if that's not your man. Like, why do we care? Y'all ain't been together.
All of this did for me is put thoughts in my head that I should not have.
What kind of thoughts? What the hell?
This is allegedly, because I'm dealing with an attorney. Allegedly, it's given him and Phaedra still fucking.
Duh. She ain't gonna glow up like that after leaving him and he not tapped that ass. Okay? I don't blame him. Let me tell y'all this. I tried to break up with my husband once. He was still hitting it. Look at us now. I'm in his house. So, hey, I don't know. But I think that people who have kids with each other, my best friend always says that. Shout out to her, and I hope your back feel better, Heifer. But it's like, that's my baby daddy. If I want to sit on it, I'm going to. And this is why I always said if I was single, I ain't dating nobody with kids, because I feel like they can just go back to each other when they feel like it. And that worries me. But Phaedra and Apollo are probably still, and he been cheating on Shireen too, allegedly. It's all over the tabloids. It's all over the tabloids.
No, I can relate. So I cannot. I have not had a desire to take any of my exes back. So
keyword, try to leave, but we
no, I have not. Once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Like it's like
so when it's over, kids and all. See,
right? Like I kind of feel like no, even with women, like no, I lied. With there was one lady I did take back. And that's because we were both going through some shit at the time. It was very goofy. But it was, we had no business doing what we did. But mind you, I was 20 at that time.
Oh, so, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. I do. Yeah, I was 20 at that time.
That don't count.
No, it do. But I would say, in order to be like a hypocrite, I did do it once. But after that, I said I would not do it again. When I'm done with you, I am done with you. I think Apollo came for a check. He and his current wife were on another show. Oh, he definitely came for a check. I definitely feel like, or he gave it to make sure Phaedra came back next season. That's one of the two.
They definitely work together. I don't think they have, like, even with what happened with them, she still brought his kids to see him and facilitated that. So I feel like he might appreciate that. I don't know, but those two seem like that. I don't got kids, so I guess it's a little different. I'm also a Gemini, so I'm my temper is terrible. He will tell you, I should pull about, like, get the hell out, but he'll be back. But I feel like Phaedra and Apollo are that couple that will do that back and forth. But Phaedra's not going to want that to come out because she's Phaedra Park. She's a Southern Belle. That bullshit. I don't know. I'm tired of Phaedra. I really am. On this show.
I'm not tired of her on this show yet. As I said, I feel like once she gets her bearings, I feel like this would be a better fit for her, like professionally, like her image and everything. I just can't see her on Housewives of Atlanta. I just can't see her on that show. But I think this is a better. I feel like, and everyone's like saying no, she sucks on this show. I feel like give her another chance. I feel like if Phaedra really does, now Phaedra, I'm defending you, but you got to give next season. I don't want to see no fuck shit. I don't want to see no bullshit, and I don't want to see you lie no more. Because Phaedra will lie as soon as she open up that big ass mouth. I want to see. It makes no sense for Phaedra to be on the show. It doesn't. But as I said, Bravo just didn't know where to put her. Like Bravo, honestly, Bravo wanted to hire Phaedra back after that Candy shit happened, but they did not. But they didn't want to lose Candy. So at the expense of Phaedra, they were just like, okay, we're just gonna keep putting you on show after show. What they should have did, and I've been saying this, if they were gonna bring Phaedra back, let Phaedra take over the Housewives with her group of friends, and let it see if she's able to stand her own there. That's how you know what you really got.
I think that's the reason she's I feel like Phaedra could have went back to Housewives. Like you said, what happened. But I do think the way that it happened for Candy to still leave after they basically ignored this woman and did not place her anywhere, I don't think Bravo will ever again allow someone to have the power that Candy had in terms of production. At least not the Black people on their network. I just don't see it happening. But yeah, Phaedra, I don't think she makes sense on the show. The only part of it that makes sense is the level of education. I think it works better for interactions. If she was at the Housewives of Atlanta with the same season of things that happened here on Married to Medicine, I don't think she would have entertained them. Phaedra's not going to talk over you. She's going to wait and read you when it's her turn to talk. And with where RHOA went, it doesn't blend. It's kind of like a different generation. I think what you're saying, James, is correct. She would need a group of friends, but I also agree with Shada. You can't carry if you're always being sedity and worried about perception and telling lies. So,
but I say that to say because of Bravo feeling like they just need to put her somewhere. If you really think she's that valuable to the network, then give her her own show and let's see if it stands. That's my standpoint on it. That's where I am with it because I feel like she's entertaining, absolutely. But I feel like Phaedra, if y'all got like a game show or something like that, let her be the host of that show then. But don't give don't try to just put her somewhere because y'all don't want to be rid of her.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's
noticed
where that
Bravo was
makes sense.
only interested after she did Marriage Boot Camp. Suddenly, Bravo seemed to want her back. But even on Marriage Boot Camp with that man from the Haves and the Have-Nots, I don't know why the hell she date him. But I didn't feel like they just commentary and confessionals, I think, give more than she does in person. I'd rather see quads. Oh, Shayna. Okay.
You know, it's funny. Someone had brought up in one of those groups they would want to see Quad like doing like a I Love New York kind of thing. Yeah, like see, and what was funny is at first I was like, no, she's not dramatic enough. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, no, yes, she is. I don't see her doing it. I feel like she's way too poised to do that. I feel like New York was more out there. That's why it worked for her. I don't see Quad in the same sentiment.
She
But
invested, well, according to Heavenly. Quad ain't got to do it. But I would
oh
like
no,
to see
she does.
her
She
on
no, and I know exactly what she invests in, and I can't wait to get about $10,000. I can invest it in myself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But no, but that's but that was pretty much it, y'all. This was an okay. I think we got more commentary looking at Tammy and talking about which husband we would do out of all this cast, and our guest of the night, Shannon underscore MCD. She said that she would take Eugene. Eugene not cute enough for me.
I'd have to close my eyes and imagine other people. But
I
I feel like he would breathe a lot on you. Like
yeah,
just like
and then his teeth look like piano keys. I can't do it.
James. What the fuck is up with keep? You know what? I'm not doing this with you. You
I can't do it. And then
teeth look like piano keys. I like a man to sweat on me during moments, but
no,
I
I
feel
don't like.
like
No, I don't.
Eugene
No,
would just like with
no,
every little pump. I
no.
felt
My house got to
like
be no. When we no 68 degrees. My air conditioner is turned all the way on. We do not play those games here. We do
James
not
said,
play those games. And now that I'm single again, oh no, we not playing those games no more. House gonna be 68 degrees. You better not sweat not damn nothing on me. I no, no, I'm not playing those games anymore. We no
this is my
68
opposite
degrees.
percent because we really are best friends in real life, y'all. But I'm telling you right now, Mr. Best, if he sweats on me, I'm like, yes.
No, as
Yes.
I said,
James,
the last thing I want is
or
pink
the
moisturizer going on my forehead and the shit accidentally going on my mouth. That's the last thing I want. No, men like to grow their hair out these days. I can't do it. I'm sorry. No, 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 no,
I'm
no,
so mad at you for that. My husband's growing his hair out too, so I'm just like, ah. He's never. I swear to God, if one piece of Blue Magic, Old Spice, or whatever the fuck
it's gonna drip
drips
on
on me,
you.
I'm probably done with it.
It's gonna drip right on your nose, and I'm gonna be like, "See, I done told you. I done told you. I done told you. I done said that. See now you don't listen. See now you gonna listen to me. That's it, y'all. We gotta get off this live though. I gotta go. But
Oh,
thank you guys
tears.
so much for watching, y'all. I had a great time. Shout out to my girl Shayna underscore MCD. We gonna work it out where she gonna be up here with us because we got to start talking like this live. We probably gonna be here for a minute, so be prepared, especially if I get her next weekend. Which check your email, hold me accountable, because I'm telling you, well, I know Mrs. Best will, because she gonna say you didn't even email her today. I said nope, I forgot.
Because I like her content.
I
I
do
like
too.
her channels and stuff. It's a good. That's what I would want to do on my channel, but I don't have the patience to have like 10 people.
I don't know too many people on YouTube. Like I don't, because I would love to have a panel as well, but I don't know very many people, and I would love to join one too. I would love to join one. And it doesn't have to be about reality TV. It could just be on life in general. Because I don't want this to get out, but it's gonna get out anyway. I do give great life advice, especially because I live on both spectrums, so I can definitely see it on both sides. That's why I'm just amazed. I have to start telling myself, y'all, bad breakup. So yes, I have to start telling myself I am amazing.
You
Because
are.
the last one did not make me feel that way. So yes,
Well, fuck them.
I'm not going to say that too. I want God to bless him.
You don't have
So
to, but I can. I don't know. But that's all.
Yes, but I want God to bless him. I really do, because he wasn't all bad. There was definitely a lot of good, but there was just some horrible as well. But anyways, y'all, that's it. You both would do well with panels.
Girl, my mouth is fucking filthy.
I feel like I would do well, but I feel like there's things that I say that would just really turn people off about me, and I don't know, because I don't. I think I say what's right in the moment. It just doesn't come out right. If that makes sense. Because I just talked about 68 degrees, and I don't want no Blue Magic Hair Grease on. So yeah, girl, your cat just scared the shit out of me. I thought
You
something was
did me
behind.
too. I was trying not to jump.
I thought, girl, I was gonna be like, girl, what the hell is that behind you? You know that movie? What was that movie called where she turned the lights on, turned it off, there was some shit in the background? Lights out, lights out. That's what that movie is called.
That's
That's
what
what I
I
thought.
just felt like. That's exactly because I was looking at my
Oh my
screen. I
god,
said,
girl, that
"There's
cat.
something
Girl, that,
behind me."
yeah, I was like, Amina, run.
I was going to for a moment.
All right, y'all, we gotta go. We'll see you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you like what you saw today. Thank you so much. This was Married to Medicine, season 10, reunion part 2. Part 3 will be next week. We'll be on Mrs. Best's channel tomorrow to cover Love and Hip Hop, both Miami and Atlanta. So make sure y'all are there, because I told you the content I don't do on my channel, she definitely does on her channel. So make sure you are there.
I'm gonna go
Thank
watch
you
it.
so much. Yes, I do too. I gotta go watch it now. But I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.